colder than before. But we should stop and see what you've been doing to me. I can't take much more. I'm on fire, I'm burning, I can barely keep it turning. If I left you, what would you do? All I know is there'd be bad news, there'd be bad news.
About 13. Just about to get underway, and the batter is George Springer. And we're underway. Gets him to chase after that one. Sliced hard but foul. Up the middle, and it finds its way through for a hit. And a man aboard. Vladimir Guerrero Jr. now.
That's inside. That's a ball.
The kick and the pitch. Runner goes. Swing and a miss. Safe at second with a stolen base. Ripped to right. 2 down.
Man, that's one of those at-bats where you have to remind yourself it's about the process. He did everything right there. Nothing to show for it. But in your mind, you have to convince yourself that it was a very good at-bat.
In the air, left field. And an automatic double as it hops the fence. And a run comes in to score. Sanchez at second with 2 down.
Nope, that's in.
Swing and a miss. And the count 1-2.
That's a really good take right there. Slider down and in. Very difficult to get on the same plane and do anything with.
Good job to fight that one off. The 2-2 on the way. Liner, base hit. Coming home. He'll score. It's an RBI single, and they lead by 2. 2 outs, runner at first. Here's the second baseman, Ernie Clement. That one finds the zone. No balls, 2 strikes. Fouled off, and they'll do it again.
Very dominant with that fastball inside. Hitter's going to be conscious of that. Now you have the outer half of the plate to work with out there on the mound.
Not close with that one, and the count's full. That's a good at bat right there. He was down early in that plate appearance. Works the walk.
Well, interesting. He went with the off speed and walked the hitter. Man, you got to challenge the guy with the fastball.
Now here is Miles Straw. Popped up, and that's a foul ball. 2 aboard, 2 outs. Double steal. Pitch outside. Throw to third. Ow! And that. Ozzie Albies up to the plate. Down to the dirt, swing and a miss. Out towards right center field. Varsho settles underneath it. And there's one away. Now the number 2 hitter, Drake Baldwin. And that one is lifted in the air. Sanchez on the move. And there's 2 away. Here's Ronald Acuna Jr. He wrote a terrific piece before the season that detailed his love for baseball.
Yeah, he and his friends would play at the beach, in a huge lot behind the hospital, or out on the street. All they needed was a newspaper and some tape, and they were ready for a game.
That's a laser base hit. And that'll bring the tying run to the plate.
Just so sound in his mechanics. Hits against a firm front side, and the hands just continue to carry through the middle of the field.
That one is absolutely belted, and foul ball. Here comes the 0-1. And it finds its way through for a hit. So that's 2 straight 2-out hits.
Back-to-back.
Fires over to Guerrero. On now to the top half of inning number 2. And now for the Jays, Miles Straw. Right through there for a strike. Swing and a miss. Saying he wasn't very sharp in the first, got hit around a little bit, just wasn't able to locate particularly well. A lot of stuff in the fat part of the plate.
Yeah, Boog, he wasn't fooling anyone. It's a tough place to be because it's not always obvious what adjustments need to be made. Sometimes it's location, sometimes it's being too predictable. Sometimes you're tipping your pitches. He's going to need to figure it out quickly, though.
Throw on to Olson. Leadoff man retired here in the second. Here's Andres Jimenez. Foul ball. The 0-1. The shortstop takes the ball. Looked like a strike to me. And here comes the challenge. Stays alive. The 0-2.
That's a ball.
Fights it off. He'll see another. Field, Harris. Should have this one. And there's 2 down. Tyler Heineman next up for the Blue Jays.
The strong second inning is a confidence builder for him, a relief for his manager. Doesn't have to get into that bullpen quite as early.
That one finds the corner. 1-2. Liner snagged it first. Bottom of the second. So now to the plate for Atlanta, Mike Yastrzemski. And there's a foul ball. Oh, that got away from him. And he's going to reach on a hit by pitch to lead off the inning. Now in for the Braves, Michael Harris II. In the air, left field, Sanchez on his way over, pulls it down, and he makes the catch. 1 pitch and 1 out. Now it's Dominic Smith. First offering way inside, almost got him. Ball in the dirt. And another ball. Man at first, 1 away. That one is absolutely belted. It bangs off the wall. Headed for the plate. But now he hits the brakes and hustles back to third. Here's Mauricio Dubon. Golden opportunity right here. In the dirt, nothing happening on the bases, though. Second and third, 1 away. Bottom half of inning number 2. Swing and a pop-up. And that's a foul ball. Ball. In the air, right field. He's got it. 2 down. Here is Ozzie Albies up to hit. This one in the air, center field. And that will end the inning. Back at Truist Park. Now it's the Toronto designated hitter, George Springer.
Ball.
That one fouled off. Chases in the dirt. Slider there. Got him. 1 away on the strikeout.
Man, it's so difficult as a hitter to get on plane with that pitch. It's breaking down and in, and you've got to find a way to match the plane. And if it's nasty like that one, bite at the end. Most times you're swinging over the top and walking back to the dugout.
That's the ball.
Challenge from behind the dish here. And that's a base hit. So a man aboard now with one away. Here's Vladimir Guerrero Jr. He's 0 for 1.
Hee-haw!
That one almost got him.
That's a ball.
Here's the pitch. Runner on the go. Swing and a miss. That's off the inside corner. Full count. Well, Chris, through the early stages, he hasn't been very efficient in terms of the pitch count. He's going to need to get some quick outs. He's going to get deeper into this game. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Well, he took his chance at getting him to chase right there, but with first base open, walk not a bad thing. He set up a double play opportunity if he can induce a ground ball.
Sanchez in the box here and fouls it off for strike 1. 2 on, 1 out. And that one popped in the air, left field. Yastrzemski takes it in for the out. 2 down. Now the third baseman, Kazuma Okamoto. Fought off foul. It is interesting, though, when you consider the way the game is run now. Doesn't even matter that much if your starter doesn't go that deep because teams are really aggressively. Well, that's a strikeout, and that'll do it for the inning. Back here in Atlanta, now it's the Atlanta catcher, Drake Baldwin. Swing and a miss. That one in the dirt.
Wow, that's not even close to the zone.
And that skips in the dirt. Popped in the air, left field. And a quick out, number 1. Here's Acuna, 1 for 1 with a single so far. Line drive, and that's a base hit to right.
Really stayed inside that baseball to send it to the opposite field. With the shift onto the pull side, that's an easy knock if you'll take it.
Here's Matt Olson. In the dirt. Acuna leads off first with 1 away.
Hee-haw!
Acuna runs. There's a ball.
That's down.
And that's a stolen base. Not even close.
Well, he had that base stolen as soon as he broke for second. Such a huge lead. The pitcher's got to find a way to help out his catcher, especially if he doesn't have a great throwing arm. Step off the rubber, shrink that lead somehow, create a little bit more time, or maybe you can prevent that stolen base.
Man at second. Comes up empty. That's strike 2. Runner goes again. Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch. Cease checks the runner. Acuna dives back in. Payoff pitch. Runner on the move again. Fouls that off to the left and will do it again. (3-2). Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Varsho has a beat on it. Brings it in. Out number 2. Here comes Austin Riley. He's 0 for 1. Not close, and it deflects away. But no advance. That's ball 1. Man on second, 2 down. In the dirt. Swing and a miss. And the count 1-2. Cease, one of the best strikeout pitchers in the game, and that certainly is a benefit to him when he's in a spot like this. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. swings, and this one's flared. That's a base hit. Rounds third, headed for the plate. He'll score easily. It's an RBI single, and now they trail by 1. So 2 down. Mike Yastrzemski up here. And that one hit to first, and it goes just foul.
Yeah, if you're going to be in the game in high leverage situations, you've got to be able to get the swing and miss and put hitters away.
Oh, right to the backstop. And the runner stays where he is. The 2-1. In the air, pretty deep out to center field. Varsho settles under it. And that will end the inning. On to the 4th. And now for the Jays, Ernie Clement.
Well, these Blue Jays did a great job, Boog, of just waiting for the right pitch to come their way. And I'm seeing very patient at-bats out of them. They're doing a good job of working the pitch count. And they've been able to push a couple of runs across to score as well.
Fouled off. He was late. Sale and a 1-2. In the air to left center. Dubon takes it in for the out. 1 up, 1 down. So up next for Toronto, Myles Straw.
He's pitching well, but not throwing a ton of first pitch strikes. Usually doesn't work out for success, but you can never predict baseball.
Swing and a bouncer. Now the throw to first on the run. And very nicely done for the out. Singing, it was tough to tell in live action if the ball actually beat him. Jimenez in the box as he fouls off the first pitch. 2 down, nobody on.
That's a ball.
Swing and a foul out of play. This one in the air. Dubon drifts towards it. And that is that. Down in bottom 4. So now to the plate for Atlanta. Michael Harris II. Chop to the right side. Guerrero takes it to the bag. 1 pitch and 1 out. Dom Smith stands in. High fly ball right field. Strong under it. And there's 2 down. Here's the shortstop at the plate. Mauricio Dubon. Ground ball up the middle. Lays out, but he can't squeeze it. Safe at first as they can't make the play. Now the tag at second, and he's out, trying for 2. We go to the top of the 5th, and now for the Jays, Tyler Heineman. Drops a bunt down the first base side. And they tag him out. Here's George Springer.
That missed.
And
that's
an ABS challenge coming from behind the dish. Hammered down the right side, but foul. 1-2 now. That one almost got him.
Ball.
Foul ball, and it remains a full count. Good battle here. About to be the 8th pitch of the at-bat. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again.
Pitcher having a pretty tough time getting that swing and miss. 3rd foul ball in a row.
Fouled off the plate. They'll do it again.
Pretty impressive. We haven't seen that pitch from him much, but he's got a really good feel when he throws it.
And looks like he wants the signs again as he steps off the rubber. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again.
5 foul balls in a row. I have no idea what that feels like, but you got to love this battle. Just wondering who's going to blink first.
First heading for 2. And he'll pull in there with a stand-up double.
Well, here we are, third time through the order, and this is where we see the OPS jump up. Manager might have to go to the bullpen a little bit sooner than he anticipated.
That's the ball.
One out, and a runner at second, and we're at the top of the fifth. Swings through that one for strike two. Swing and a miss, struck him out, and that's 4 strikeouts. Vladimir. Here comes the manager.
For the Braves, number 66, Grant.
Really good cutter that he's able to front door and back door. That pitch is devastating.
On the ground to the left. Now to tag at third, and they got him. And that. We head to the bottom of the fifth. Now the leadoff spot for the Braves, Ozzie Albies. That misses, and that's ball one. Way inside. Popped up left side. Okamoto gets there. He's under it. 1 away. So digging in, Drake Baldwin. And a big swing and a miss. Home team down a run. Last half of inning number 5. And that one clips the corner. Comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt. And there's 2 gone following the strikeout.
Up next for the Braves, right fielder, Ronald Acuna.
Here's Acuna now. Cruising on the mound right now, but a dangerous hitter here in this spot. A guy with some slug to him. And it's fouled away. 2 down, nobody on. That's a bullet, but it goes foul. The 0-2. Swing and a miss, and he chases that one in the dirt. Got him. Inning over on the strikeout. Welcome back. It's been a great game, so let's take another look at the most important moment so far. That hit him.
That got him. Take your base.
And the leadoff man is aboard to start the inning. Here's the third baseman, Kazuma Okamoto. Swing and a miss as he was out front that time. Comes up empty.
Got to be careful here. This is the type of hitter that can punish you even with pitches outside the zone.
Swings and misses, struck him out.
Well, take a look at the 3-pitch sequence here. Pretty simple in terms of putting them away at the plate. Once you're ahead 0-2 as a pitcher, you can really expand the zone and see how aggressive that hitter is going to be trying to protect and battle. And right there, clearly he was in swing mode, but all you can do is hope to foul that off.
Here's a 2-0. There goes the runner. Swing and a miss. Throw, save. That's a stolen base. 1 out and a runner at second, and we're at the top half of the 6th. High fly ball lifted in the air right field. He's got it, and there's 2 away. So up next for Toronto, Myles Straw.
That's the ball.
Swings through that one out in front that time. Runner at second, 2 down. Swings and misses. Went back to the curb, and it was bottom of the inning. Now in for the Braves, Matt Olson. And that one fouled off.
So now it's all about protect mode. Try to shorten up, try to track the ball, block it if you have to.
Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts.
Kind of a weird pitch and a weird swing on that strikeout. It's just a slider that caught a lot of the plate. I'd say a very hittable location. But in the box, I think he just gave up on it way too early. And by the time he realized it was dropping into the zone, he just fires off a really poor swing. Just an outstanding job of spinning the baseball, moving it around, doing what he does.
And that one hammered. He won't get there. That should be extra bases. And now the tying run is into scoring position.
Loud contact leads to the double. I mean, you could tell it had extra bases written all over it as it jumped off of his stick.
There comes a skip.
For Toronto,
And time is called for a mound visit now. Big moment in this game, so they'll talk it over. Tying run at second base here in the bottom of the 6th. He swings and hits a fly ball center field. Base hit. Here comes Riley. He comes across to score, and the Braves tie it up. It's an RBI single. It's 2-2. At the plate, Michael Harris II in the air to make the catch.
They couldn't have asked for a better out. Makes a great play on the line drive, and they keep the runner at first. Just like that, they're almost out of the inning.
On the ground right side, and that is that. Back in Atlanta Truist Park, and now for the Jays, Andres Gimenez.
Low ball. Hey, ha.
That one out to right. Acuna gets under it. And there's one down. Tyler Heineman next up for the Blue Jays. And he hits a ground ball right side. And that's just foul.
No, that missed.
All tied up here in the top half of inning number 7. Fouls one off. 2-2. Next offering is in the dirt. That one lifted to left. 2 away now. Back to the top of the order, and it'll be George Springer to step to the plate. Ball 1, no strikes.
No, I think that pitch surprised all of us. Right down the middle, doesn't get a swing. Not very often you see a hitter lay off a cookie like that.
Next offering is fouled back. 2 down, nobody on. Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Next one just misses. Full count now.
Wow, this guy's really battling up there as if his run is the game-winning run. I love his tenacity.
And a payoff pitch. Battling here as he fouls it away.
5 foul balls in this at-bat so far, and these two are going head-to-head. You can see the crowd. They're starting to get into it a little bit more and more each pitch, even though there hasn't been a ball in play.
Here comes the man.
For the Braves, number 54, Jose
Varsho in the box now. No balls and a strike. 2 gone. The possible go-ahead run at first.
Good purpose pitch right there. Trying to tease him, get him to raise his sights, pop something up, and make it an easy out.
That one at the knees for a strike. And down on strikes. And that is that. One left. Bottom of the seventh. So down to the plate for Atlanta. Mauricio Dubon. Yeah, that's fouled off.
You know, these Braves, simply put, are producing a lot of quality swings. We've heard lots of loud noise coming from their bats in this one, haven't we? I mean, they've launched 6 hits at 90-plus exit velocity, and that doesn't happen by accident.
Chases the changeup in the dirt. Gets him. One away on a drop, third strike.
He's really good hitting the baseball the other way, so credit the pitcher for having him out in front of that pitch. Clearly, he had him fooled.
Albies, batting with one down, takes a strike. And a swing and a miss there. Corbin, a former All-Star. He features a slider, a sinker, a cutter, a changeup, and he works in a four-seamer.
That's the ball.
That one just misses. Gets a piece and stays alive. Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. So the go-ahead run is on base with a knock.
Timing on the swing was good, able to shoot the ball up the middle. Didn't square it up as much as he probably would have liked, but that's a good...
Back to first, and he's safe. The 1-0. And there's the strike. Albies on the move. Ball outside. Safe at second, and that was not close.
Now a good opportunity to potentially jump ahead in this game here in the later innings.
In the dirt, blocked. No advance, 3 balls and a strike. Looks like they want to set up the double play. Intentional walk will make it first and second with one gone. And here comes Ronald Acuna Jr. in a huge spot. Here comes the manager. Now time is called here. Pitching coach on his way out to the mound. Outside low. Ball 1.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
Grounded to third, could be 2. Okamoto to second, and that's quick work out of the pen. One batter. Back at Truist Park, ready to... This one in the air. Suarez under it. And there's one down. Jesus Sanchez next up for the Blue Jays.
You don't want to get beat by a fastball in, and he spits on that one. That was straight queso right there.
Backed off the plate that time. Swing and a high fly ball, well struck. Carrying well. Out of here. And they grab the lead in the 8th. It's 3-2.
You're not going to be able to wipe the smile off his face for a while, Boog. He just changed the game.
Foul ball there. That one just misses. Ball 1.
Caught a break right there. Pretty good pitch on the outside corner.
Just swing and a miss. Robert Suarez records the strikeout.
Came inside with that 2-strike fastball nicely and just bunched him up on the inside part of the plate. Couldn't get around on it and catch it out front. Many times if you do, it's a foul ball. And you know, a lot of pitchers, they really don't like working inside with 2 strikes because they do not want to hit that batter. And when they've got him up against the ropes, got to figure out a way to put him away. Did a nice job right there.
On the ground to third, Riley. And that's the 3rd out. On to the bottom of the 8th. Now in for the Braves, Matt Olson. And that's
that's it.
The inside edge. And it's 2-1. Catcher challenge. We'll take another look. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
Definitely got the hitter conscious of the pitch inside. Really think the out.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And a key out leading off the bottom of the 8th. Here comes Austin Riley. Infield playing him to pull. Second baseman just to the right of the bag. Jimenez throw to first. And 2 away now. Here comes Mike Yastrzemski to the plate. This one driven deep, way back there, and it's gone. We are tied.
For a pitcher, the odds are in your favor if you keep that breaking ball down. That time, he got punished for it. Hitter just did a really good job of staying within himself and getting the barrel to the baseball.
That one clubbed out towards left center. That'll be extra bases. Makes the turn and heads for second. In with a double, and the go-ahead runs at second with 2 out. So here's the Braves' designated hitter, Eli White. Looks like it'll be a pinch hitter, Jonah Heim. And he's got the go-ahead run out there in scoring position for him. Here comes the skipper.
For Toronto, number 56, Eric Lauer.
So now pinch hitter for Atlanta, Jorge Mateo.
Oh, great spot. He's looking to come through with that go-ahead run on base.
Ripped to third, but handled, and that'll end the inning. But this clutch home run gets us even again. Back here in Atlanta, we go to the 9th. Miles Straw getting ready to hit. And that one fouled off. And that gets down for a base hit. A leadoff single, and the go-ahead run is aboard.
Always feels amazing getting a job done when the team needs you to come through. It's just bigger than your own individual stats. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
Runner on the go. It's a pitch out. Throw down to second. There in plenty of time. He's caught stealing.
That goes to show you stealing a base is a tough thing to do and far from a sure thing, even with big-time speed. It's not easy to catch him, but that was a great catch and throw. Quick, not rushed, and accurate.
That one misses. Ball 3. 3-1, and he couldn't come up with it. And the go-ahead run is on base.
Well, he tried to nibble right there and just missed his spot. Hitter didn't offer at it. Now he has somebody to worry about over at first.
Heineman, the batter now, as he swings and misses for strike 1. The Blue Jays with the go-ahead run at first here at the top of the 9th. And now he steps off the rubber. Pitch out, but no action. And time called at the plate. Maybe trying to slow things down here in a crucial spot. The 1-1. And there's a ball. Runner takes off. Lifted in the air, right center field. Base hit. And they'll have runners at the corners after a 1-out single. Now here's the leadoff man. Here comes the manager. Now he steps off. Back to first, and he's saved.
In the infield at the corners, don't be surprised to see them come home first. And
on a line out towards center. Brings it in. Runner tags for home. Jimenez scores. And in the 9th, they take the lead. Dalton Varsho, the next to hit. That one not close. And that's ball one.
Let's see if he's willing to use the whole field right here. Definitely pounding him away.
One-run game here in the top of the ninth. Check swing didn't go. The count now 2-2. In the air, right field. And that is that. Bottom nine. So now to the plate for Atlanta, Mauricio Dubon.
Now pitching for Toronto, number 23, Joey Gallo.
On the ground, right side. And they get the leadoff man in the ninth.
That play won't be trending on social media later on, but it's still important to execute it to perfection. This game is a lot harder than it looks, partner.
Albies, the next to hit, takes ball one. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. And that puts the tying run on base.
No, that at-bat had a lot riding on it. Certainly a pivotal swing of the bat in this ball game. Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch.
And he can't come up with it. Gets off a throw, and it's in time. It wasn't the smoothest play you'll see today, but they still get the out. So they're down to their final out. Here's Ronald Acuna Jr. at the plate. That one outside, and that's ball one.
Well, comfortable or not, these are the situations closers they seem to live for. I mean, you get into some hot water, a jam, tough spot, whatever you want to call it, but this is where they earn their keep.
So the tying run at second. And that's a base hit. And the tying run puts on the brakes at third base. Big spot here, bottom of the ninth. Down to their final out. Matt Olson up to the plate. Trying to deliver as the hero. Here comes the manager.
For Toronto, number 35, Joe Mascot.
In the dirt, kicks away from the catcher. But no advance from the runners. Lefty out of the stretch. Runners at first and third. Swing and he popped it up. And he's got it. Ball game. And the Blue Jays hold on to win a nail-biter. Stranding the winning run on base. 4-3 our final score. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew, I'm John Sciambi saying so long.
Trains in New York City. Here we go again. No time to be
my questions. Got no clue. What are we? And how are you? My time is up and I'm heading home. What is the reason that you're holding on? I don't wanna hide no more. We take love for granted. I don't wanna hide no more. If this is your answer.
From the home of the Tigers since 2000. About to get started here. Ozzie Albies up to the plate. And we're underway in Detroit. Yo, 1. Swing and a foul out of play.
Recognize that changeup right out of the hand. Just spit on it.
On the ground to the left. And foul ball. This one in the air, center field. Vierling takes it in for the out. And there's one away. Drake Baldwin, the next to hit. That one pushed to the left and foul. Just underway here in Detroit. And that one fouled off.
Ball 1.
He's great hitting the ball the other way, and that pitch did a good job to straighten him up a bit. Mission accomplished.
Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball.
It's a tough pitch, but in terms of the best pitch you're going to get to hit in the at-bat, that fastball was down enough where you're going to catch up to one. That's the one. When he elevates, hitters aren't touching it.
Outside. Full count now. 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Got him swinging. He battled for a long time, but it finishes with a strikeout. You can't be mad at yourself after an at-bat like that one. Ronald Acuna Jr. stands in here, takes ball 1 low. Out towards right center field. And that is that. Kerry Carpenter up now for the Tigers. Hit in the air, center field. Harris gets under it. And there's one down. Gleyber Torres up to hit. Swings and misses at the pitch off the plate. On the ground to third, and it goes just foul. Good take by Torres. And a base hit up the middle. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
He went up there and got it with 2 strikes. I'm not going to leave this in the umpire's hands. I'm going to be aggressive. It was in a location where you could get those arms extended that he loves to do. So nice job right there coming back in that at bat.
Right back to the mound. Could be an easy 2. There's one. Double play. What a twin. We move ahead to the top of the second now. So now to the plate for Atlanta, Matt Olson.
Got some cut action to it. Velocity pretty good on that slider. So far moving the ball around nicely.
Puts it in the air out towards left center. Green under it. 1 away. Here comes Austin Riley. On the ground. 2 up, 2 down to the top of the second. 2 down, base is empty. Jorge Mateo now.
Wow, that's 89 on the gun, and it's a changeup. It's like good hitting if you're looking for it, but because of the speed differential between the fastball and that pitch, really hard for a hitter to get on top of it.
The 0-2. Swing and a ball ripped down the right field line. If it's fair, it's gone. And it's a foul ball, but it had the distance. 2 down, nobody on.
That's a ball.
Second inning here, no score. Way inside, gets out of the way. It's in and out of his glove. Safe at first, no play. We'll see how they score this. Michael Harris the second. Next up for the Braves, Mateo runs. That one ripped but foul. Runner on the go again. There's a ball. And safe. It's a stolen base. The Braves looking to strike first here at the top of the second.
Inside ball.
Late with the swing there.
Man, 91 on the slider right there. That's a hard one. That's a low-end fastball for some pitchers.
Fouls that off to the left, and we'll do it again. Skubal, one of the best strikeout pitchers in the game, and that well looked at the fastball for strike 3 there to end. Back at Comerica Park, we head to the bottom of the second. Riley Green up now for the Tigers. This ball's chopped on the ground. Dubon to first. That's one out in the bottom of the second. Here comes Torque to the plate. And that is out of play. Here comes the 0-1.
Ball.
Way inside.
Good slider down and in can be so hard to get on plane with. You're better off taking that pitch.
Turned on, but that's foul down the third baseline. That's ripped into the outfield. He makes the grab. Out number 2. Kevin McGonigal up now for the Tigers. Backed off the plate that time. Cut on and missed, and it's a strikeout, and that is the inning. Well, here we go, top of the third, scoreless game. Eli White, the leadoff batter, as he swings through it for strike 1. Just missed.
Inside.
And there's a foul ball.
It's never fun going back to the dugout after hitting a line drive that finds a glove, but you will get some high fives. You know, when you make great contact, you feel like you've done everything right. But in this game of baseball, not everything is in your control.
Top of the third, no score. That's in there. Going to count 1 and 2. Stays alive. That one the other way. He hauls it in, 2 away.
That swing right there tells me he's seeing the ball pretty well. I know it didn't produce a hit, but he made solid contact, and that's all you're looking to do anytime you're at the plate.
Albies swings through that one as he comes to the plate for the second time today. Line drive, base hit. And that keeps the inning alive. Drake Baldwin next up for the Braves. That one hammered but pulled foul. Baldwin in his second season, batting second in today's lineup, and he was a third-round pick in 2022. The 0-2. Fights it off. He'll see another. Albi off for first with 2 away. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again.
This guy's a fun guy to watch taking at bat. He just battles up there. He doesn't take a pitch off at all. Makes it so difficult on the pitchers out there. You can tell they get frustrated with how long it takes to put him away.
Swing and a ground ball. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. Back here in Detroit, ready to go for the last half of the inning. Jahmai Jones up now for the Tigers.
Well, these Tigers definitely being aggressive at the plate, but I think it's fair to wonder if they're being a little over-aggressive. The numbers tell us they're swinging at the first pitch more than 90% of the time, and that's an extremely high number, especially when you're not getting results, Boog.
Olsen steps on the bag. 1 gone, bottom of the 3rd inning. Vierling at the plate now, and that's strike 1. Gets him to chase after that one.
He can live up in the zone all game if hitters will chase it.
Low.
That's just too much velocity. Hitters got to look down in the zone.
Swings and lines a base hit into left field. Elmago coming to the dish.
That's a ball.
That one not close. And it's 2-0. Next pitch misses way outside.
Well, I would expect in this 3-0 count, you're taking all the way. See if they'll walk you.
Man at first, 1 away. Out towards right center field. Harris on his way over. He's got it. And there are 2 outs. Back to the top of the Detroit order. Now it's the right fielder, Kerry Carpenter.
This guy's sink has so much drop in it, it's almost like a split finger fastball.
And he's out. And they got him. That ends the inning. All set for the start of the inning. Now in for the Braves, Ronald Acuna Jr. That missed by a lot. And it's 1-0. This to third, and that's just foul.
Ball 2.
Fouls it back with 2 strikes. Up and in. Look out. That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going. Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch. Fouled off. And they'll do it again. Payoff pitch. And a foul ball. He stays alive.
Also really good at bat. What I like about this guy, his bat stays in the zone for a long time. Gives him the ability to foul off tough pitches.
On a line. 1 down.
He was all over that fastball right there. I'll tell you what, if he gets under it just by a fraction of an inch or a little bit more, that's way back.
Olsen, the next to hit, takes outside. Next pitch, a slider that misses outside. All tied up, top half of inning number 4. This one looks like trouble. Now he'll turn for second. And he's into second base with 1 away as the go-ahead run. Here comes Austin Riley. Grounded out his first time up. Pitch kicks away. And no movement on the bases. It's ball 1. That one's in there. That's strike 1. ripping in, and he gets out of the way. And time is called for a mound visit now. Big moment in this game, so they'll talk it over. Laser to the gap, should score the run. Here comes Olsen around third. He will score, and they take the lead. That gets by him.
Mission accomplished there as he picks up the RBI to give him the lead. Loud contact leads to the double. I mean, you could tell it had extra bases written all over it as it jumped off of his stick.
Swing and a ball driven pretty well out towards left center. 2 away down. Michael Harris II will hit next. He's 0 for 1. That one a little bit high. Ball 1. Two outs and one in scoring position. That one catches the zone. That's strike 1. Batter challenges in a very big spot. Battling here as he fouls it away. Man on second, 2 down. Ground ball, Torkelson. He takes it on his own. That ends the inning, and they limit the damage. The Braves add 1 on the RBI double. Back in Comerica Park. Bottom 4, Kerry Carpenter. Up now for the Tigers.
Boog, over 80% of his first pitches are strikes. When you're doing that, you could have a really good day out there on the mound.
0-2 now. Well struck right field. This one's got a chance. And it is gone.
That was one of those home runs where you really don't know if he got enough of it off the bat. I mean, he put a good swing on it clearly, but I wouldn't say.
Oh, look at the stop. Throw to the pitcher, and very nicely done for the out. Here's the catcher, Dylan Dingler. There's the swing and a miss.
Good pitch right there. Tied him up on the hands. If I'm out there on the bump, I'm going right back in there. Part of the order coming through now, and with 1 home run already in this inning, they're definitely looking to do some more damage.
That's ball 2.
On the outside corner, got him looking. I don't know about you, Chris, but that felt like a weird at bat right there. Didn't give much to hit until the final pitch, and he still got the backwards K.
Yeah, not a single pitch was actually inside the strike zone, but
Throw on to Olsen. That ends the inning. Just 1 hit in the inning, but it was a big one right here. We go to the top of the 5th. So now to the plate for Atlanta, Eli White.
Now pitching for the Tigers, number 12, Casey Mize.
Pinch hitter coming on, Mike Yastrzemski.
Mike Yastrzemski.
you know, these Braves being a little too patient at the plate in this game. They found themselves behind in the count quite a bit. They're trying to be patient, but it's mostly resulting in outs, not base runners. And you could argue it's making things more difficult at the plate.
There's a swing and a drive. And a foul ball. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball.
That's ball 2.
Here's a 2-2. Inside, almost got him. Foul ball, and it remains a full count. Payoff pitch. Swing and a ball popped up. Vierling should have this one. And there's one down. Here's Mauricio Dubon. He's 0 for 1. This one chopped on the ground, but foul. All tied up, and we're at the top of the 5th. In the air, right field, and there's 2 away. Back to the leadoff spot in the Braves lineup. Here's the second baseman, Ozzie Albies. Ground ball up the middle. Oh, great stop, and that's a nice play to end the inning. Back here in Detroit, we head to the bottom of the 5th. Spencer Torkelson up now, and that one hammered. Fair ball. Around first and hustling for second.
Absolutely punished that pitch. Wasn't fooled in the slightest. 109 off the bat. I think that means you put a pretty good swing on it. A chance now to take the lead, and at this point in the game, that could be a deciding run.
Swings through that one out in front that time.
Definitely got the hitter conscious of the pitch inside. Really think the outer half is open.
Got him swinging. It's a strikeout. Not what you're looking for after the leadoff double. A strikeout, and there's one away.
A lot of times you'll see a pitcher maybe double up on a pitch. This guy will throw it 3 times, 4 times in a row because hitters just can't lay off of it.
The go-ahead run is at second. Swing and a miss. That one in the dirt. Tag, save.
Too late. He's in there.
Into third on the wild pitch. So digging in, Matt Vierling. Shortened the bunt and missed it. 0-1.
Well, all eyes on the double play ball in this spot. No better way to get out of this inning.
Runners at the corners, 1 away. Last half of inning number 5. A bunt, and it's right in front of the plate. The tag, and he's dead at home. Played the safety squeeze perfectly there. Now it's Javier Baez. That's a bullet, but it goes foul. 0-1 now. And that one fouled off. 2 on, 2 outs. Slider squirts away. Runners hold tight. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. The 1-2. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Stays alive.
He's gone off speed. He needs to elevate here with 2 strikes out of the zone.
Swings and misses. Struck him out. Welcome back. It's been a great game, so let's take another look at the most important moment so far. And here is Drake Baldwin. Foul ball there. Hit hard, should be extra bases. Makes the turn and heads for second. They're still chasing it as he rounds second. Safely into third with a leadoff triple.
Everything came together for him. Nice line drive to the pull side right there, but he didn't spin off of it. That's the key.
Swing, and this one's blasted. It's got a chance. Can't get there, and that should bring in the run. In to score from third. They take the lead. It's 2-1. Runner in scoring position. No outs. Here's Matt Olson down. This one in the air. And there's one down.
That was a good pitch to hit right down the heart of the plate.
At
pretty good timing on it. Just got underneath it a little bit and popped it up.
Riley in the box as he fouls off the first pitch. Man at second. And that one almost got him.
Nope, inside, ball 2.
He's trying for third. Got him swinging. Throw to third. He's safe. And the batter now, Jorge Mateo. Pulls that one foul. 2 outs and a runner at third. And we're in the top half of the 6th. So now pinch hitter for Atlanta, Dominic Smith, looking for a 2-out hit to bring home the runner from third. Here's A.J.
For the Tigers, number 59, Robert House.
So now pinch hitter for Atlanta, Jonah Heim, looking for a 2-out hit to bring home the runner from third. So 2 outs with runners on the corners. Michael Harris the second. Next up for the Braves. And that's terrific work out of the bullpen. 1 pitch to end the frame. Acuna with the key double this inning. Bottom of the 6th. And here's the Tiger leadoff man, Kerry Carpenter.
Oh, that's low.
A bit behind with that swing. It's strike 1. Swings and chases a low one there.
Just an outstanding job of spinning the baseball, moving it around.
Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Definitely made him chase a little bit out of his zone right there. I don't think that's a strike if he takes it. Pretty textbook pitching. Get ahead in the count, get the guy in the box on his heels, and then force him to chase your pitch where he doesn't have much of a chance to do any damage.
Fights it off. He'll see another. Here's the 0-2. Struck him out swinging. Picks up strikeout number 7. And up next for Detroit, Dylan Dingler.
Ball 1.
2 down, nobody on. Here in the bottom of the 6th. And that clips the inside corner. Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. And the tying run is on base.
Really nice job of 2-strike hitting in that at bat. Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch. Just shot it through the infield.
Out with room to spare, and that's the inning. Top of inning number 7. Now in for the Braves, Mike Yastrzemski.
Ball down.
Well struck, deep right field, way back and out of here. A solo shot, and they add to their lead. It's 3-1. Mauricio Dubon getting ready to hit. And he swings and misses, and it's 0-1.
Oh, you just got to delete it. You give up that leadoff home run. Go back to work. Focus on this next batter.
Valdez, multi-time All-Star. He features a sinker, a curve, a changeup, a slider, and he works in a 4-seamer. Here's a 2-2. Ripped into right center. Should be extra bases. Not stopping. He's going for 3. And he's got himself a triple.
He was all over that one. Pretty much a model swing on that one as he ripped it into the opposite field gap. And I'm sure
that's a base hit as a run scores. And here's the catcher, Drake Baldwin. 1 for 3. Swing, and this one's bounced to the ground. The turn by McGonigal at second. Double play. That was some defensive wizardry. Bases empty after the double play. And here is Ronald Acuna Jr. Worm burner into the outfield for a knock. So a two-out knock keeps the inning alive.
Really good swing right there. He got a pitch that he knew he could handle.
Runner on the go. Swing and a high fly ball left field. Green on the move. And that is that. Back at Comerica Park. Set for the last half of the seventh. Spencer Torkelson up now for the Tigers.
Well, these Tigers, digging into their numbers, have to be happy with the swings they're taking. We've already seen 8 line drives from them. It's always a good sign when the ball is jumping off your bat, and that's what...
There's a swing and a drive. Fair ball. Around first, heading for 2. And he's got his second double of the game.
2 hits for him in this one, both for extra bases. Got to feel good about that. Really important at bat coming up now.
Sends it to first. 1 pitch and 1 out. Here's Jahmai Jones.
For Atlanta, number 66, Grant Holmes.
The Tigers going with a pinch hitter, Colton Keith. He gets a chance with a runner in scoring position and 1 gone. Just missed. Inside, 3-1. Man at second. And there's ball 4. And that'll bring the tying run to the plate.
Well, that'll bring the tying run to the plate, so all eyes on the man coming to the dish right now. At the dish, looking to lift the ball in the air in this spot. Anything but the inning double play, Boog.
Vierland in the box now. Takes strike 1. The Tigers going with a pinch hitter, Zach McKinstry.
And he would be the tying run, Boog, so we may see him try to launch one if he gets a good pitch to handle.
The Tigers with the tying run at the plate here, the bottom of the 7th. Fights that one away, still 1-2. Got him looking. That's a strikeout.
Well, he throws him with a great fastball right on the corner. It's kind of like bowling when you think the ball's going to get into the gutter and somehow it just hangs onto that edge and knocks down a pin. Well, he got the outside corner of the plate and got that called third strike.
The tying run at the plate. That's a strike, and he inches closer to getting out of the jam. In the dirt. Well done behind the dish. 2-2 on the way. Now a bullet to second base, but he's got it to end the inning. Back here in Detroit, ready to begin the 8th. Here's Austin Riley. This one in the air, center field. Baez settles under it. And there's one down. So here's the Braves designated hitter, Jonah Heim. And first offering is fouled off. On the ground right side, Torres handles. 2 up, 2 down here in the top of the 8th. 2 outs, base is empty. Michael Harris the second. Next up for the Braves. Here's a rip to short, but he's there for the 3rd out. Bottom of the 8th. And here's the Tiger leadoff man, Kerry Carpenter. Check swing, and he went. That's strike 1.
Well, it's critical right here that they bear down and turn in some quality at bats. Try to chip away at that lead, because if it gets to the 9th, that closer's coming in.
The 2-1. High fly ball, pretty well struck out towards right center. That's back there. Out of here.
cutter inside can be a bat breaker. You have to catch it out front to get the barrel to it. Does a really good job recognizing it early, getting the bat head to it, and hitting it out of the ballpark.
One away. Dylan Dingler up now for the Tigers. On the ground to third. Oh, can't pick it up cleanly. Gets off a throw.
No, he's in there.
It was never going to be easy after the misplay. Here's Riley Green. Here comes.
For Atlanta, number 46, Dylan Dodd.
Ground ball left side. Over to Albies. What a double play that was. Inning over. Detroit making up ground with this homer. Back at Comerica Park. All set to start the ninth in this one. Here comes Mike Yastrzemski to the plate. Fought off foul. The 0-1. And that one hit 97 on the gun. Valdez, a former All-Star, 32 years old, and he was born in the Dominican Republic. That hit him. And the leadoff man is aboard to start the inning. Man at first. Now it's the shortstop, Mauricio Dubon. Bunts it straight back to the mound. And he beats it. He's safe. So back to the top of the order. Here is Ozzie Albies up to hit. And he lays one down the left side. McKinstry on to first. Runners advance on a good sac bunt. Runners at second and third and one out. Drake Baldwin and a dangerous hitter coming to the plate. For home now. And he's got no chance. He's out.
Well, there's a lot riding on that at bat right there. Nice job of the pitcher to bear down, make the pitch, get the ground ball. Excellent piece of work.
And time is called for a mound visit now. Big moment in this game. So they'll
For the Tigers, number 19.
Acuna in the box now. Takes strike one. And a big swing and a miss.
He finds himself in a tough situation early. Just going to try to simplify it. Take a knock the other way if you can.
The Braves trying to break this one open here at the top of the ninth. And he couldn't hold back. Back here in Detroit, we head to the bottom of the ninth. Spencer Torkelson up now for the Tigers. Tap dances out of the way of that one. Swing and a pop-up in foul ground. Has room, and he makes the catch.
Couple of pitches and a quick out.
So up next, Kevin McGonigal. And that's downstairs. And that's ball two. The Braves trying to close out a two-run lead here in the last half of inning number 9. That's off the mark, and that's ball 3. This one ripped, but foul to the right. Set down on strikes. Just one out remaining for the Tigers. 2 down, bases empty. Now it's the DH, Colt Keith. Swings through that one. One strike away. And they'll do it again. Two-run game with 2 away here in the bottom of the 9th. And it's filled up.
Pressure mountain right here with the tying run in the on-deck circle. He's got to find the strike zone.
Nope, that's
On the
foul.
ground to the left. And foul ball. 2 down, nobody on. This one in the air right field. Ball game.
Well, one of the toughest things for a guy coming to close out a ball game is to pitch, go sit down, come back out.
Sound like it's supposed to. I won't break the code. Young trying not to just pray that we get old. My is gone. If they was not in the field, I won't put their name in the song. I've been in the zone. Calling my from jail, just praying they pick up the phone. Try to get to come get it with me. If they was too busy, I'll get it alone. Watch how you approach. Young in the goat. I'm blessed like I run with the Pope. If I'm on the yacht, got my on the boat. I'm not like you they wanna be broke. When it got cold, I wanted a coat. My uncle was tripping, he wanted some. I'm trying to be the richest little you know. This paper gets on, see who pick up the most. I was with mama didn't know. This might be the realest I never wrote. I got it, just know it fit inside my coat. So many feelings spilling out my soul. Ran out of we was soap. I'm just being modest, I could get it low. Don't care who the hottest, this is low. Pull up in Prada, probably with ya. Now they calling me hands. And call for the two-step, and I am not with the dance. Only live once, so I'm taking these chances. I'ma do all that I gotta do. Go back to my hood, they say that we proud of you. Over the family, we got it. Carolina whip, powder blue. Never was providing, talking how they riding, homie. I was riding too. In public housing, tried to violate me and Chetty talking about we gotta move. Eviction notices, I got them too. Moving, this was not a group. Knocking Tupac and a lot of Snoop. Got the hang of it like I got it. Now they calling me handsome. And call for the two-step, and I am not with the dance. Only live once, so I'm taking these chances. I'ma do all that I gotta do. Go back to my hood, they say that we proud of you. Over the family, we got it. Carolina whip, powder blue. Never was providing, talking how they riding, homie. I was riding too. In public housing, tried to violate me and Chetty talking about we gotta move. Eviction notices, I got them too. Moving, this was not a group. Knocking Tupac and a lot of Snoop. Got the hang of it like I got it. My crew was too loud, I was not with Luke. I ain't lying, my mama do powder boots. Eating salmon on a private boat. Just me and my so I got the coupe. I really had NBA dreams. Go overseas or get a full ride to do. Now when I play the hood, I'm just sliding through. Not a think I gotta prove. Now they calling me handsome. And call for the two-step, and I am not with the dance. Only live once, so I'm taking these chances. I'ma do all that I gotta do. Go back to my hood, they say that we proud of you. Over the family, we got it.
Just about to get underway, and it'll be George Springer to step to the plate. And we're underway from Fenway.
First pitch, 1 o'clock.
Off the plate,
that's out.
2 balls, no strikes. And
Ball
another
3.
ball. That one misses.
Ball.
So a leadoff
Victory.
walk.
That just came apart right there. 4-pitch walk, and guy at the plate was not going to help him out by swinging at something out of the zone.
Hard hit, left field, base hit. Springer makes the turn at second. Throw cut off to second. Not going to get him. He's in there.
Love how he let that ball travel, trusted his hands. Nice job of going the other way.
Vladimir Guerrero Jr. at the plate now. That's ball 1. Rolled over to third. Muncy tosses to first. That's out number 1. And a run comes in to score.
Left fielder.
So now with 1 intentional walk coming here, and that sets up the double play possibility with 1 away and runners at first and second. Kazuma Okamoto swings through it for strike 1. Right through there for a strike.
It's great to get on the board in the first frame of the ball game, but here's an opportunity for them to really open things up with a couple of runners on. Let's see if they can cash in. Well, Boog, early on in this one, having a hard time being settled in. He's not showing control to throw strikes, and let alone to throw it where he wants in the strike zone. This could be a tough one for him.
Let's take a look at the lineup for the Blue Jays. This is a veteran-led lineup right here. A lot of players with plenty of experience, Singing.
Yeah, no doubt about that, Boog. These players have been around the game for a long time, and they may not have the flash that they once did, but they've got the wisdom to be able to understand different situations, be able to think with the opponent and sometimes in front of the opponent. And you always seem to see a team like this.
Got him swinging for the strikeout. They limit the damage here. Hesung Kim steps to the plate for the Dodgers. Hit on the ground to the right side. Guerrero takes it to the bag. One pitch and one out. Shohei Ohtani up to the dish. That's a hit. And the tying run is on base. Will Smith to the plate. Now quick throw to first. Ohtani back in. The kick and the pitch. Runner goes. There's the ball. Throw to second. Save.
Well, he picked over once just before the pitch to check on him, but that didn't seem to slow up his jump on the pitch at all. I think that guy's been studying some video. Awesome job to be prepared, got the timing down, and he gets into scoring position.
Cease, one of the best strikeout pitchers in the game, and that certainly is a benefit to him when he's in a spot like this. Man at second. In the dirt, blocked.
Yeah, if you're going to be in the game in high leverage situations, you've got to be able to get the swing and miss and put hitters away.
And foul ball.
I feel with the way that Will Smith is able to handle the bat, control the bat head, he's very capable of finding green space and driving in that run.
And ball 4, 2 aboard.
No, they didn't give him anything to hit, and now with runners on first and second, they've set up a double play opportunity. So not a terrible result.
Here's Kyle Tucker. Fair ball. Runner around third on his way to the plate. He scores to tie it up as the go-ahead runner pulls up at third.
Well, there you go. The RBI machine. Another clutch run scoring at bat.
Yeah, he's been so good in these situations. Call it clutch if you want, but his resume speaks for itself. Base hit! In to score from third. It's an RBI single and a 2-1 ball game now. Here's Muncy to hit. This guy with light tower power. Check swing. He went. That's strike one. Runners at first and second with one gone.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
That one missed. Move to second. Tucker dives back in. Here's the pitch. Both runners on the move. Hit hard on the ground to the right side, and it goes just foul. Cease checks the runner. Tucker back, and they picked him off. Payoff pitch. Foul ball, and it remains a full count. Good battle here. About to be the 8th pitch of the at-bat. So a walk puts runners at first and second. No throw. He's in there safely.
2 walks in the first has to be some cause for concern. I mean, you're talking about a guy you want to pitch deep into the ball game. It's not going to help with the pitch count right there. They can't afford to hand out free bases at this rate.
Freeman in the box here and fouls it off for strike one. 2 on, 2 outs. And that's pushed foul off to the left and out of play. Here's the 0-2. In the dirt. 1-2. Can't reach it. This should score at least one. One run is in. Throws to second. Runner holds at third, so just one across on the play.
Picks himself up at RBI. When you connect and it jumps off your bat like that, you're thinking double at the very least. Put a great swing on it, and man, he wasn't fooled at all.
Next to hit, Andy Pages. 0-1 down. What a stop. Over to first. It's there, and that's a great play. 3 runs for him here, and they move ahead. On to the second. We move ahead to the top of the second now. And now for the Jays, Myles Straw. That misses. Ball 1. Ed Drummond, our umpire behind the plate in this one.
Yeah, Boog, he's a really fair umpire, both the pitchers and the hitters. So standard strike zone, he's consistent with it. And the great thing is you don't see players questioning the calls too much. So that's a good thing in this day and age.
The 0-1 puts a bunt down. And that's a foul ball.
Nope, that's inside.
Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
Batting ninth, catcher Tyler Heineman.
2 down, base is empty. So up next for Toronto, Tyler Heineman.
Whoa, that's down. Nope.
He's just missing with some pitch. I mean, they're not strikes, and that's what you think. Oh, good pitch is a strike, but so many times pitchers are trying to tease the zone, and the last 2 pitches that he's thrown, good pitches, but even better takes.
Here's a 2-0. Backed off the plate
inside.
that time.
Hey.
Two down, nobody on. Inside,
That
ball
pitch is in.
4.
Ball 4.
One of the things about that 2-out walk, the base runner over at first base is going to have a very aggressive secondary lead. So a ball down the line or into the gap will produce a 2-out RBI, and those are the best. That is, if you are the offensive side of it.
Off the plate, ball 1.
Heineman off of first with 2 away. On the ground to third. Bounces it to first, but he digs it out, and the inning is over. One left. Back inside Fenway Park, and at the plate for the Dodgers, Alex Freeland. Oh, look at the stop. To first, and very nicely done for the out. Here's the shortstop at the plate, Hesung Kim. That one misses, and that's ball 1. Singy, he wasn't real sharp in the first, got hit around, but really more so, didn't throw a ton of strikes.
Well, he's just got to find a way to settle down. He was clearly fighting himself out there, not really finding the strike zone, walking batters. So we'll see if he can get back on track and fill up the zone a little bit more.
Here's a 1-2. On the ground, Clement tosses to first. Already 2 out here in the home half of inning number 2. 2 outs, base is empty. Here's Shohei Ohtani. There's a swing and a drive. That one carrying. Gone.
At this level, you got to be good. Sometimes you got to be a little lucky. That was a pretty nasty pitch. Sinker on the outside corner, but he did a great job of covering it, and he hit the ball out of the park.
Smith now at the plate as he swings through strike 1. Swing and a ground ball. Fires over to Guerrero. That's the inning. Dodgers add 1 to their lead on a solo homer. On to the 3rd inning, and now for the Jays, Dalton Varsho.
Well, these Jays showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one.
Ball
They've worked
inside.
3 walks already, so that proves they're not anxious up there. They're sticking to their game plan, and it's working.
That one missing
That's
inside. On the ground to third. Leadoff man retired here in the third. Here's Vladimir Guerrero Jr. High fly ball lifted in the air right field. Ohtani under it. And a couple of quick outs. Jesus Sanchez next up for the Blue Jays.
Ball, that's off the plate.
Two down, nobody on. So a foul ball makes it 1-2.
Really great change of speeds. He goes off the off-speed to fastball, and the hitter doesn't know what's coming next.
This one in the air right field. Ohtani on the move. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. 1-2-3 go the Blue Jays. Back here at Fenway Park, bottom of the inning, Kyle Tucker steps to the plate for the Dodgers. Swing and a miss, strike one.
I think this is an important inning on the mound for him in this game. He's got to find a way to settle things down and give some length in this start.
In.
That one lifted to left. Sanchez gets under it. And there's one away. Here's Teoscar Hernandez. That's outside. Ball one. Right through there for a strike. This one in the air center field. Varsho in position. That's out number 2. Here comes Max Muncy. He reached out a walk his first time. Now with the shift on, hits right into it. Clement over to first. That's the third out. Back here at Fenway, and now for the Jays, Kazuma Okamoto. That one's in there. Strike one. And that is out of play.
Really
that's
nice
out.
slider right there, sweeping across the dish, but just couldn't hang the edge.
Gets a piece and stays alive. Good eye in that spot.
Close pitch there, and he's kind of wondering where it missed. You know, getting a feel for
Ball
each
three.
umpire's strike zone is something that pitchers and hitters really have to think about and work to at bat.
Fights it off. He'll see another.
Almost a coin flip for the umpire in that call, but most umpires just don't want to give pitchers a break up in the zone like that.
Clement batting for the second time, and that's strike one. That's in there. No balls, 2 strikes. Runner on the go. Swing and a miss. Throw to second,
in there.
and
He's
he's
safe.
safe. Now it's going to be Miles Straw. One out and a runner at second. Top half of inning number 4. Fought off foul. Stays alive. The 0-2. Spoils a 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. And now he steps off. Big pitch coming. Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. Headed for the plate. Now a long throw home. Not in time. He scores. And it's 4-2. One out man at first. So up next for Toronto, Andres Gimenez. Swing and a ball driven pretty well out towards left center. Reaching for it. Makes the catch.
Gotta love the over-the-shoulder catch. I tell you what, those are really fun to make.
Tyler Heineman digs in.
Well, if he's going to steal second, you want him to go early in the count. That way he's not a distraction to the hitter at the plate. Go ahead and get it out of the way so the hitter can focus on the pitch.
Nice grab. Throw to first, and that's a nice play to end the inning. But they pick up one run on the RBI single. It's now 4-2. Back in Boston, bottom four, Freddie Freeman steps to the plate for the Dodgers. Smoked into left, base hit. The throw into second. Now back in safely at first.
Up next.
So man aboard. And up next for Los Angeles, Andy Pages. That clips the inside corner for a strike. Shortened the bunt and missed it. And it's 0-2. Got him. One away.
And he'll be beating himself up on the way back to the dugout. Got a pitch to hit and just couldn't get to it. I think that slider really caught way more of the plate than it was supposed to.
Freeland in the box as he fouls off the first pitch.
Ball one.
On the ground to short, could be two. Gimenez over to second. Relay to Guerrero. In time, inning-ending double play. We go to the top of the fifth. Now here's the leadoff man for the Blue Jays, George Springer. And now this one's a rocket to right. Way back there. Gone.
Well, he took the split finger that was away and stayed on plane with it nicely. That's one of the most difficult pitches to square up. He just did it, and right there, he was a professional hitter.
Line to left, and there's one down. Vladimir Guerrero Jr. now. That one outside, and it's 1-0. One out, base is empty, and a run in, and we're at the top of the fifth. Vlad swings, drives one deep left field, up against the wall, and brings it in. Now the Toronto four-hole hitter, Jesus Sanchez.
Man, that's just a nasty splitter. Bottom falls out of it. You don't see a lot of guys throw that these days, but I tell you what, he's got a good one.
This to center field. Pages makes the grab on the run. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Now it's the Dodger leadoff hitter, Ha-Seong Kim. Check swing, went around. It's 0-1.
You know, these Dodgers doing a good job of simply getting the bat on the ball in this game, and the numbers back that up. One thing that really stands out to me is how they've only struck out one time. That's good discipline right there, and on top of it, they're producing more than a hit per inning.
That's ball two.
All those numbers mean this offense is really making the defense work by just putting the ball into play. Anything can happen at that point.
Fouled off, and they'll do it again. 2-2 now.
Ball. That's
And an ABS challenge coming from behind the dish. Payoff pitch. That one misses.
That's ball four.
So a leadoff walk.
What a battle. It's not always easy laying off a 3-2 pitch, and I tell you what, he earned that walk.
Here's Ohtani.
That's out.
Quick toss to first.
No, he's
Kim
safe.
back on a dive. There goes the runner. It's a pitch out. And now he's dead at first as he can't get back. Fouled off. He was late. The 3-1. That one the other way. Fair ball. Makes the turn and heads for second. Pulls in with a double. Third hit for him today.
Well, here we are, third time through the order, and this is where we see the OPS jump up. Manager might have to go to the bullpen a little bit sooner than he anticipated.
Move to second. Ohtani back in. And up to the plate is Will Smith. That one kicks away from the catcher. And the runner holds. Ohtani over at second, one down.
Even though it probably doesn't feel like it, he hit the ball hard, but it doesn't always work out in your favor. Sometimes a defender is there to make a play.
Pickoff move to second. Ohtani back in. Here comes the manager. And time is called for a mound visit now. Big moment in this game, so they'll talk it over. Tucker can't hold up, and that's a strike. Down low, it kicks away. The throw to third, tag, save. He's into third on a wild pitch. 2 outs and a runner at third. Last half of inning number 5. Close, but called a ball. Ball 2.
Last couple of pitches breaking balls away. I think he's going to have to come firm inside to be able to open up that location if he wants to go back there later in this count.
That missed by a lot. Ball 3. And he grounds one to the right side. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. Back here in a close one, and a look now at some of the biggest plays from the game. Got the bat going too soon, it's strike 2.
So now it's all about protect mode. Try to shorten up, try to track the ball, block it if you have to, as far as just a late swing that maybe you're not sure about, but some way, somehow climb back into this at bat through the count.
And this one could be extra bases. Around first and hustling for second. Not in time. That's a leadoff double.
Well, that was an important at bat in this game, so great job there stepping up to the challenge. Now a pretty big at bat coming up with a chance to even this ball game up.
Digging in, Ernie Clement. Blue Jays down a run, and we're the top half of the 6th.
Just couldn't get that one down, and it's really just about catching the ball with the bat.
And he couldn't hold back. He's rung up on strikes. So now with one away and a man at second. Digging in, it's the speedy outfielder, Miles Straw.
You don't want to get beat by a fastball in, and he spits on that one.
And time is called for a mound visit now. Big moment in this game, so they'll talk it over. It appears Dave Roberts. The new pitcher in the game, Blake Treinen.
Pretty big spot he's coming into, trying to strand that runner at second base. So he's going to need to make some quality pitches. He does have first open if he needs to use it.
Good hitters count the 2-0. And the sweeper misses.
Well, I would expect in this 3-0 count, you're taking all the way. See if he'll walk you.
And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Pretty easy walk right there. Last pitch wasn't even much to think about. The last thing he wants is to hit the ball on the ground, but I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone. They'll be pitching for a double play in this spot.
Challenge from behind the dish here. In the air, right field. Ohtani settles under it. 2 down. Two aboard, 2 outs. Tyler Heineman next up for the Blue Jays. Swing and a foul out of play. The 0-1. Strike two, and there's a real chance they get out of this without allowing a run. Foul off the plate. They'll do it again. Swings and misses. Struck him out. Back now at Fenway. Bottom of the 6th inning. Teoscar Hernandez steps to the plate for the Dodgers. On the ground to the left. And that's just foul. High fly ball down the left field line. And a foul ball. Lauer, a 6'3" lefty, 30 years old now, a former first-round pick back in 2016. The 1-2. That's down and in. A slider missed.
Good slider down and in can be so hard to get on plane with. You're better off taking that pitch.
Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Here comes a 3-2. Ripped to short. And that's one out as they get the leadoff hitter in the 6th. Foul ball there. Now the 0-1. Swing and a high fly ball to right. Varsho after it. But it's the right fielder that gets there to make the catch. And there's 2 away. Here is Freddie Freeman. Hard ground ball, base knock. And that extends the inning. And there's a rocket into the outfield. Freeman around second, headed for third. Lead runner gets the stop sign at third. It's a 2-out double, second and third now. Alex Freeland steps to the plate for the Dodgers. Manager out of the dugout now. Pitching coach making his way to the mound, all quiet in the pen, so I guess he just wants to settle him down a little bit out there. On the ground, down the line, and it's foul. 2 on, 2 outs. That one off the mark, and it's 1-1. The Dodgers threatening here in the bottom of the 6th. Not close with that one. 2 balls and a strike. Bit of strategy here. They issue the intentional walk, and that'll set up a force play at any base. Pinch hitter coming on. Dalton rushing. Big spot for him here. That's ripped into the outfield. Base hit, 1 run in already. The second run scores, and they take a 3-run lead.
One of the hardest things to do in the game, to stay mentally and physically ready for the big opportunity, and he came through for his club right there.
In the dirt. Well done behind the dish. Runners at the corners with 2 outs. Late that time, and it's strike 2.
They got away with one there, but he knows he can't go into that spot very often against a guy like this.
In the dirt. Nothing happening on the bases, though. Sets him down on strikes. Miguel Rojas. He's the new shortstop as he comes in as a defensive replacement here. Springer, the leadoff batter, as he looks at ball 1.
Pretty good pitch to take a pass at in a 1-0 count. Just not able to square it out.
Right through there for a strike.
Yep, that ball went out.
Swing and a miss, struck him out.
Yeah.
The Dodgers leading by 3 here in the top half of inning number 7. And a big swing and a miss. And that's a strikeout. Ed Drummond says he won a round. So up next for Toronto, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. And that's
Inside
off
ball.
the inside edge. Ball 1. On a line out towards center. That's a base hit. And that keeps the inning going. Now a rip into left center. Can't get there. Should be extra bases. Vladdy coming around third. And they cut the lead to 2.
Well done. Narrows the deficit with the RBI there. Now that sets up a huge at bat in this ball game.
And here is Kazuma Okamoto. Here's your 1.
Ball.
And there's a ball.
Home plate umpires trying to tighten things up a little bit.
And fouled off. Tying run at the plate. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Good job. Back here in Boston. This offense has lifted them to a lead with plenty of hits so far in this one as we look at the spray chart.
Yeah, it looks like they've been spreading it out pretty well in this one, Boog. Spraying the ball all over the yard. Good team effort at the dish. Now you get to this part of the order. Yeah, there's some pop there, but more likely there's some base hits. So very important to be patient. Let the pitcher walk you, if he will.
Got him swinging.
Well, that's a blue zone right there, or the cold zone on the hitting chart. Just doesn't have much success in that part of the strike zone. And a really good job of the pitcher executing. Try to go there as often as you can. The numbers are in your favor.
Ball 1.
The 1-2.
That's a ball.
And that's ruled a swing. It's a strikeout. And now Teoscar Hernandez. Check swing. Went too far. That's strike 1. Clement gets it to first. And Hernandez is out. Back here at Fenway. And now for the Jays, Ernie Clement. Ah, that hit him. And the leadoff man is aboard to start the inning. Squares, pushes at it, misses it. It's a strike. 0-1. The Dodgers trying to protect a 2-run lead. And we're in the top of the 8th. Out to short. Rojas. Here's Andres Jimenez. Corner infielders guarding the lines, trying to prevent extra bases. Just missed.
Now this team is definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap. But, you know, at the very least, if you could find a way to manufacture that run from first, it feels like it's really important to getting back into this ball game. Now, just a nice job coming through in a pretty high leverage spot right there. Now a huge at bat in this game coming up.
Runner on the go to the right side. Dives, but it's off his glove. Runner from third in to score.
Always feels amazing getting a job done when the team needs you to come through. It's just bigger than your own individual stats.
Springer swings through it for strike 1. That one way outside. 1 ball, 1 strike. And there's a ball.
Tough spot right here. A couple runners on. 2-ball count. You can't nibble, but you have to execute and finish your pitch. If you leave something out over the plate, it's going to bring in some runs.
And that one fouled off. 1 out. The possible tying and go-ahead runs on base. And that'll load the bases.
Good patience to take that walk and keep the line moving, and it sets up a critical at-bat coming up with the bases loaded here.
It appears Dave
For the Dodgers, number 66, Tanner Scott.
popped up, and the infield fly is called.
Batter's out.
And a big spot here for Vladimir Guerrero Jr. Just missed.
Well, this is a critical spot for both the pitcher and the hitter. You can learn a lot about a guy by how he handles these pressure situations.
Next offering in there for a strike. Strike 1. In danger of walking in the tying run.
It's getting squeezed a little bit here late.
And time called at the plate. Maybe trying to slow things down here at a crucial spot. Late swing, fouled off. Now fly ball to right center. Pages should have this one. And that's the 3rd out. Back inside Fenway Park. And at the plate for the Dodgers, Max Muncy. Now time is called here. Pitching coach on his way out to the mound. And that's fouled off. Late with the swing there. Mantiply, a former All-Star. He throws a curveball, a sinker, a changeup, and he works in a 4-seamer.
That's in. Ball 2.
In the air to left center, Sanchez. Moving under this one. And there's one away. Out towards right center field. Straw on the move. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. Andy Pages steps to the plate for the Dodgers. Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. That's got a chance. And it bangs off the monster. Throws to second. And he's safe. It's a wall ball double.
Putting some good swings on the ball. That's his 2nd extra base hit in this one. Just missed out on a home run right there, but he certainly hit it hard enough. Just didn't have the right launch angle to carry it over the wall, but still an excellent swing of the bat.
That one fouled off. So they're making a move for a bat off the bench. Alex Call looking for a 2-out hit with a runner in scoring position. Pickoff throw, and he's back in safely. Man on second, 2 down. That's foul off to the right side, keeps the AB going. In the dirt, but kept close. This one high in the air to left center. Varsho on his way over, pulls it down, and he makes the catch. back here at Fenway Park. We go to the ninth. Jesus Sanchez. Getting ready to hit. Santiago Espinal comes on defensively now as he takes over as the new second baseman. And the first pitch misses for ball one. Right through there for a strike. That one finds the zone. And the count 1-2. Sets him down looking. And a strikeout for the first out here in the ninth. Popped up. Espinal under it. And a couple of quick outs.
Oh, the ball will find you. You come into the game and better be ready because it's like the ball knows where's the new blood. But really nice play. That could have easily been bought.
Now a move being made for a pinch hitter, Nathan Lucas, looking for a two-out spark with the bases empty. The Dodgers trying to close out a one-run lead here at the top of the ninth. Diaz, multi-time All-Star, in the air left field. Hernandez under it. He'll squeeze it for the final out, and the Dodgers hold on to win it.
Without a soul.
From the home of the Pirates, we're at beautiful PNC Park. A great night for baseball ahead. Ready to go? Here comes Freddie Freeman up to hit. That's a hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
All over that one right there. Absolutely He punished that pitch. Wasn't fooled in the slightest. 109 off the bat. I think that means you put a pretty good swing on it.
Shortened a bunt and missed it, and it's 0-1. Now a quick throw to first. Freeman back on a dive. Strike two. In the air out to center. Reynolds on the run. He can't get there. It's a base hit. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out. Will Smith to the plate. Shortened a bunt and missed it. It's 0-1. Fights it off. He'll see another. Got him swinging for the K. And that is a big first out. This one in the air center field. Brings it in. Both runners tagging.
Batting fifth.
Two outs, runners at first and second. Here's Teoscar Hernandez. Tap foul at the plate. That one ripped but foul. Skeens, one of the best strikeout pitchers in the game, and that certainly is a benefit. Threw it by him. A swing and a miss at the fastball to end the inning. Stepping in, Spencer Horwitz. That misses, and that's ball one. Up the middle, gloves it on the dive from his backside. It's there, and that's a great play.
What an acrobatic play right there. Knocks it down, throws from the seat of his pants, and just looks like he's playing in the backyard. He makes it look really easy.
That one not close. Ball two. That's a bullet, but it goes foul. 2-1 now. Swing at a ground ball. Freeland tosses to first, and two quick outs in the bottom of the first here tonight. Two down, bases empty. Lau at the plate. Oh. Ball to strike. The pitch. Center field. He's got it, and that is that. Back here at PNC Park, new inning getting started. Max Muncy steps to the plate for the Dodgers. That's hard hit on the line. Dives, and he can't hang on. So a man on base to start the inning. And a sac bunt here. Horwitz. They put the tag on him, and he gets the job done. Now it's the shortstop, Hesung Kim.
No, that's a ball. That's a ball.
He doubled up on the off speed there. We talk about the power fastball, but he's working a little differently here.
And that one up and in. Look out. A little out front there as he swings through it.
Sold it really well with the arm speed. Swung underneath it, so changeup that stayed a little bit more on plane than what he was anticipating.
Runner breaks for third. Popped in the air. Left field. Makes the grab. The throw to second. Man on second, two down. That one way inside. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And that is that. Back here in Pittsburgh, Ryan O'Hearn comes up to hit. Swing and a pop-up in foul ground. One away.
Batting fifth, designated hitter, Chase
That one
Mangum.
pulled foul. And the 0-1. Left field. Hernandez on the move. Dives and makes the catch. What a play. This is Joey Bart. And first offering is fouled off. Second inning here, no score. Misses the zone and he gets him to chase. Ring him up, says Clyde Washington. That's a strikeout. All set for the start of the inning. Now it's the Dodger leadoff hitter, Freddie Freeman. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Timing on the swing was good, able to shoot the ball up the middle. Didn't square it up as much as he probably would have liked, but that's a good approach paying off. You know, these Dodgers definitely being aggressive at the plate, but I think it's fair to wonder if they're being a little over-aggressive. The numbers tell us they're swinging at the first pitch more than 90% of the time, and that's an extremely high number, especially when you're not getting results, Boo.
Goes down swinging for the strikeout, and that's 4 strikeouts. One out man at first. Next to hit, Will Smith. Grounds one to short. Griffin. Over to Lau. What a double play that was. Inning over. Back here at PNC Park, here's O'Neal Cruz. That one hammered, but pulled foul. Swing and a foul out of play. The 0-2. Swing and a miss, struck him out, and one out now.
Well, a well-thrown splitter is going to do exactly that. Get you off balance, thinking it's a fastball. Very similar to a changeup, but oftentimes a split's going to have even more downward movement with more velocity. Good pitch.
On the ground to the left, and foul ball. Just missed.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
On the ground to third. And I don't know what's going on there, but he's safe at first. Connor Griffin, the next Pirate to hit. Runner takes off. Pitch misses. Throw to second. He's safe. This one in the air, center field. Pages in and to his right. He's got it. 2 away. Look out! And it hit him.
Take it base.
First and second, 2 outs. Brian Reynolds here. Oh, that one almost gets him again. 2 on, 2 outs. Uh-oh. Back-to-back batters hit by a pitch now. Nice grab. Throw to first, and that's a nice play to end the inning. On to the 4th. Now it's the Dodger cleanup hitter, Shohei Ohtani. And that's fouled off. 0-1. Right side, hard hit. Horowitz takes it to the bag. Leadoff hitter retired in the 4th.
Well, right now this battery is seeing the aggressiveness of the hitters early in the count and often. So got to be real careful that you don't give too good of a pitch, especially early in the count.
Into center field. That'll fall for a hit. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
Boog, I don't think that pitch would have been called a strike, but he did such a nice job of pulling his hand.
There goes the runner. Swing and a miss. Throw to second. Wow.
Not a fast runner on the base pass, so this kind of looks like it was a hit-and-run call from the dugout. Got to make contact some way or somehow because that guy's not going to be able to steal second base and be safe.
That's ripped to right down the line. And that is that. Back here in Pittsburgh, bottom of the fourth, Ryan O'Hearn getting ready to hit. Drilled in the air, high and deep right field. Way back there. And a foul ball.
You know, these Pirates, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. So many of their outs have come from weak contact on pitches they're chasing outside of the strike zone. You can't do much of anything with those locations, and that's been true again today.
One down.
And as a pitcher, when the hitters are swinging at everything, you feel no need to challenge inside the zone. You just keep working the corners and expanding that strike zone and beyond, and they just keep eating right out of your hand.
And he's safe at first. Great hustle to win the foot race there. Runner takes off, pitches high. Throws, save. That's a stolen base.
You know, nights like this when it seems harder to score, I like the call to put him in motion and try to steal.
Line drive, base hit. Coming home. He scores and they have the lead. In there.
Oh, he's in there.
Safe.
That was a great job of letting that runner steal second base, get in the scoring position, come through with the base knock. You add a run.
Cruz in the box here and fouls it off for strike one.
Oh.
One out, the runner at second. We're here in the bottom of the fourth.
Ball two.
Out towards right center field. Pages moving under it. And there's two away. At the plate for Pittsburgh, Nick Gonzalez. He swings and hits a fly ball. Center field. Base hit. Headed for the plate. He'll score easily. It's an RBI single, and they lead by 2. He's 0 for 1. Runner on the move. Up the middle, and that one finds its way through. So that's 2 straight 2-out hits. And time is called for a mound visit now. Big moment in this game, so they'll talk it over. It appears Dave Roberts, number 70, takes over on the mound.
Pretty tight game.
Runner on the go. Line, and that's a base hit. 1 run is in. Rounds third, headed for the plate. He'll score. 2 runs are in, and they're up by 4. And he'll pull into second safely.
Really stayed true on that swing. It wasn't an easy pitch. Lefty on lefty. Pitch was a little down, a little bit away, but he committed to it, and his shoulder stayed.
That is the inning. Back here at PNC Park, ready now for the 5th inning. Andy Pages steps to the plate for the Dodgers. They've got a potent lineup, and when you think about teams capable of rallying from this kind of deficit, they're right at the top of the list. 1-1 now. Chopped left side, and that chance handled. Fires over to first. 1 away here in the 5th. And it's fouled away. The Pirates leading by 4, and we're at the top of the 5th.
Ball.
So the Dodgers are going to have to try and come from behind and try and get that offense going. Out towards right center field. And it falls. And that's a 1-out single. So up next, Alex Freeland. The Dodgers going with a pinch hitter. Dalton Rushing. Runner on first with 1 down for him. And he's down 0-2 as he swings through it. That one almost got him. Runner on the go. There's a ball. Throw,
he's in.
safe.
Here's what I think the manager's thinking right now. Today, we're not driving the ball. It's hard to get extra base hits. We've got to make something happen to get a runner into scoring position. That stolen base, excellent call. Now, all it takes is perhaps a single to put a run on the board.
Got him swinging for the strikeout. He picks up his 5th strikeout on the hill. And here's a look at how he's using his pitches in this one. Back to the top of the Dodgers order. Here's Freddie Freeman now. Base hit. Coming home. Here comes the throw. And he's in there as a run scores.
Well, here we are, 3rd time through the order, and this is where we see the OPS jump up. Manager might have to go to the bullpen a little bit sooner than he anticipated.
And that is that. So 1 run in the inning on this base hit. Miguel Rojas comes on defensively now as he takes over as the new second baseman. And that one is lifted in the air. Ohtani on the move. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. 1 pitch and 1 out. So digging in, Ryan O'Hearn. In the dirt, and that's ball 1. Rojas with the throw to first. Home half of the 5th inning, moving along, 2 quick outs. This one in the air, right field. And that ends the inning. Down in order. Welcome back as we look at the highlights. And he makes the catch. In the air, left field. And that'll get down for a hit. Around first, heading for 2. And that's a double.
Didn't exactly square that one up, but sometimes you don't have to. Really not a pitch you want to swing at if you don't have to, because it's almost impossible to hit anything that far inside with any type of authority. That one tied him up, but still able to guide it into the outfield somehow.
And now Teoscar Hernandez in the air, right field. O'Hearn takes it in for the out. And there's 2 down. Here comes Max Muncy.
Whoa.
Runner at second, 2 down. And we're in the top half of the 6th. In the air, left field. Reynolds on his way over. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. Back here in Pittsburgh, here's the Pirates catcher now, Joey Bart. Down and in, moved his feet. This one in the air, right field. And that'll fall for a base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
You know, these Pirates doing a good job of putting the ball into play, and that makes things more challenging on the defensive side. The numbers tell us they're averaging more than a hit every inning, and they've only struck out twice, so they keep finding ways to put their bat on the ball.
1-2 now. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. And Chris, that's a way to neutralize his speed by keeping him off base.
And the defense breathes a sigh of relief because he puts pressure on everyone if he can put the ball in play. But that's how you do it. Keep him off balance, get him out of there, and deal with the next guy.
Man at first, 1 away. Into center and a base hit. Quick throw back in. Lead runner holds at second with 1 gone. Connor Griffin, the next Pirate to hit.
That's a ball.
Could use a ground ball here. Something in the infield. Runner.
Double steal. Sliced hard but foul. Lifted in the air, right center field. Ohtani under it. 2 down.
Up next for the Pirates, First baseman, Spencer.
And a foul ball. 2 on, 2 outs. And that one fouled off. The 0-2. Swing and a high fly ball left field. That is the inning. We go to the top of the 7th, and at the plate for the Dodgers, Andy Pages. That one fouled off.
When a guy's throwing a lot of first pitch strikes as a hitter, you got to be ready to hit. Now, that's not going to help you get deep into his pitch count and into the bullpen, but you got to take what he's offering that day.
Strike 2.
Ooh, Baez. You got to get ready to take the donut off the bat, partner.
Swing and a bouncer. The throw to first. That's the first out, the top of the 7th. Jackknifes out of the way.
Talk about tying a guy up. That was ugly.
The 2-1. That one pushed foul. Here's a 2-2. Popped up. Loud settles under this one. Out number 2. Miguel Rojas at the plate. Way inside, and that hit him.
Take your base.
Picked up an RBI in his last at bat. Still their only run of the game so far.
And it goes just foul.
So important to get ahead of these hitters. You don't want to issue a free pass and allow that time.
Uh-oh. Back-to-back batters hit by a pitch now. Here comes the skipper out of the dugout, and he's ready to make the move. Paul Skeens won't go any further, and a nice effort out of him, no doubt. New arm coming on. We'll be back for that in a moment. Can't reach it. This should score at least one. 1 run's in. The relay to the plate in there safely. And they trail by 1. The batter now will be Will Smith. This one in the air center field. Cruz in position and makes the play, and that's out number 3. Back here at PNC Park, bottom of the 7th.
Really important time for a shutdown inning. The last thing they want to do is give up the runs they just scored. Man, that'll steal the momentum. They're hoping to make quick work of this half inning.
Pop foul out of play off to the right. Out to short, Kim. Sends it to first, and they get the leadoff hitter in the 7th. And now it's Brandon Lowe. 0 for 3 in this one. And the 0-2. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
No, that pitch wasn't even close to being a strike, and that just goes to show you how defensive hitters can become when they're up against an 0-2 count. You're just hoping for a mistake somewhere near the zone that you can get the bat to, but right there he was clearly anxious. He was swinging when the ball left the hand.
Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
Man, this has been a real important inning in relief. I mean, so far they've been doing a great job holding that deficit at 1.
And that's the 3rd out. We go to the 8th. Now it's the Dodger cleanup hitter, Shohei Ohtani.
Cold night like tonight, last thing you want to do as a hitter is get jammed or even off the end. Trying to find that sweet spot on the bat. Tell you what, you're going to be trying to catch things out front, so off-speed pitches may be a good complement to that fastball.
High fly ball out towards left field. Way back there, it's got a chance. Can't get to it as it drops into the corner. And the tying runs at second base with a double.
Always feels amazing getting a job done when the team needs you to come through. It's just bigger than...
Manager out of the...
Pitching for the Pirates, number 35, Braxton.
And time is called for a mound visit now. Big moment in this game, so they'll talk it over. Puts a bunt down. Tag, but he's in there.
He's in there. He's safe.
So runners at the corners, nobody out. Max Muncy at the dish. Fouls away the first offering. And fouled off.
Well, if he's going to do something special right here, it's going to have to happen with 2 strikes.
And that's just foul. The possible tying and go-ahead runs on base. Nobody out. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again.
Definitely got the hitter conscious of the pitch inside. Really think the outer half is open.
And that's off the inside edge. And the count 1-2. Here goes the runner. Got him swinging.
On the tag. You're
And
out.
they got him.
Right there trying to avoid that ground ball double play. Send the runner in that situation. Hope that maybe somebody moves out of position and your hitter puts the ball in play and you get a first and third situation. But unfortunately, strikeout, throw out, double play. Good job by the defense.
That one ripped. Reaching for it and brings it in. So back here in Pittsburgh, bottom of the 8th. Jake Mangum digs in now. Puts a bunt down. Steps off, checks the runner at first. Back to first, and he's safe. Pitch out, but no action. Mangum gets his lead at first with nobody out.
Pretty good pitch to take a pass at in a 1-0 count. Just not able to square it up.
Runner on the go. The 1-1 is fouled off. And a 1-2. Hit on the ground, might be 2. Rojas tossed to second, on to Freddie. Double play.
Oh, man, what a smooth double play. That was a thing of beauty from start to finish.
And that one fouled off. 2 down, nobody on. Swing and a miss at a slider. Stays alive. Cuts on it and misses. That's a strikeout. That K is his. Back here at PNC Park, we go to the 9th. Hesung Kim steps to the plate for the Dodgers. Up the middle. Fires to first on the run, but he beats it. Nice try defensively. Great hustle, and the tying run is on. Runner takes off. Pitching for a strike. And that's a stolen base, not even close. And the tying run is now in scoring position.
Couldn't have picked a better pitch to go on. It looked like he was going no matter what, but you steal bases so many times off the pitcher. You get that jump there, and if the catcher's great, he can make up the time, but if you've got good speed, he's not going to make it up.
Corner infielders up on the grass expecting a bunt. Ashcraft checks the runner.
He's good.
Kim back in on a dive. And that's the second disengagement now. Another throw to second. That's his third disengagement, and the runner moves up thanks to the balk.
I don't think he realized he was out of options there, and it cost him.
Just missed.
Don't be surprised to ball on the ground to the corners that they come.
Line drive, base hit. Runner from third in to score. It's an RBI single, and they've tied it in the top of the 9th.
baseman.
Freddie Freeman will come up to hit. Squares to bunt, but that rolls foul. Tied at 4. Up and in, and now it's even 1-1. Runner on the go. Pitch misses. Throw gets by him at second. And the ball thrown away into center field. The 2-1. And that bunted towards third. And a foul ball. Runner edges away at second. That misses the zone. And now it's 3-2. On the ground, right side. Loud. In plenty of time to first. That was a productive play as the go-ahead run moves up to third. And now a very big at-bat for Kyle Tucker.
Pitching for the Pirates, number 31.
Chopper right side. Over to the pitcher, but it's offline. He's safe at first. And that one fouled off.
In the infield at the corners, don't be surprised to see them come home first and prevent that run from scoring.
2 on, 1 out. And that one ripped to left, and it gets by him. 1 runs in. Here's Tucker on his way to the plate. The second run scores. Now around third, waving him home. They've cleared the bases, and they lead by 3. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. 4 runs already in the frame here at the top of the 9th. Swing and a high fly ball left field. Reynolds settles under it. 2 down.
It's a good recovery, though, after giving up the home run. Not allowing it to stay in the head, but going to work at the next hitter, and a tough one at that.
Two down, nobody on. Swing and a miss. 0-2 down. Good job to fight that one off. Swings and blasts one deep to left center. That's got a chance. And gone out to the deepest part of the field. Teoscar Hernandez hits one out. It's their second home run of the inning. And there's a foul ball. Got him looking. Ends the inning after they racked up a bunch of runs. Back here in Pittsburgh, last chance for the home team. Nick Gonzalez now at the plate. Out to short. Rojas tosses to first. And the leadoff man retired here in the 9th. He's 1 for 3. Picked up his first major league hit earlier.
Well, there's no time for him to be reflective right now, but you know he will be later on. The pressure's off a little bit with that first knock out of the way, though.
Swing and a miss. Looked off balance that time. They're down to their final strike.
Well, pretty clear to me. He was trying to go deep right there, but you got to get a pitch that you can handle.
Got him, and that's the ball game. In our final.
I slow dancing in a room full of nuts. nothing. My mind thinks I've been running from something. I see my eyes closed. What you mean I'm not alone? When it's me without a soul. Slow dancing your heart away. Lost in the maze you made, yeah. My eyes are a mile away. Little black porcelain made spray. Slow dancing my soul to fate. I slow dance in a room full of nothing. My mind thinks I've been running from something. I see my eyes closed. You mean I'm not alone? When it's me without a soul.
Welcome to Marlins Way, where we find Lone Depot Park. Interleague Baseball on MLB The Show. It's the Toronto Blue Jays taking on the Los Angeles. And on the hill for the Dodgers, Emmett Sheehan. How about a scouting report on him?
With the height, the release point creates a lot of tilt on his pitches. So coming into the zone, really hard for the hitters to get on plane. Makes it very difficult for the hitters to guess.
Swing and a miss, and the count even at 1. Got the bat going too soon. It's strike 2. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. Let's take a look at the lineup for the Blue Jays. And now it's Dalton Varsho. Slider right there.
Oh!
Lone Depot Park just underway here. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. On the ground to the left. Muncy sends it to first. Quick start to this afternoon's action. 2 gone. On the ground, and it goes just foul. 2 down, nobody on. And a foul ball. Waves at the bender for the strikeout. Shohei Ohtani steps to the plate for the Dodgers. Hit hard, base hit. Now he steps off. Nothing doing. Shohei on the go. Swinging a foul out of play. Ohtani gets his lead at first. Nobody out. Up the middle. Lays out, but he can't squeeze it. To first, and he gets it. Everyone's safe.
Oh, you can tell he was sniffing that hit all the way. Great hustle getting down the line.
And up to the plate is Will Smith. shortened to bunt and missed it. 0-1. This one in the dirt. Nothing happening as the count evens at 1. First and second here, no outs. Puts a bunt down. And he barehands it. Fires to first, but it's not in time. Base hit. Here comes Freddie Freeman up to hit. On the ground, could be 2. Jimenez over to second. They complete the double play, but the run scores. It's 1-0.
It's always great when you can add a run, but in this situation with the bases loaded, double play is kind of a rally killer.
On the ground to third. Bounces it to first, but he digs it out, and the inning is over. Top of the second, and now for the Jays, Jesus Sanchez. Tap foul at the plate. 0-1 down. That one fouled off.
Whoa.
In the air, left field. Hernandez ranging after it. Drops for a hit. He couldn't run it down. And he starts off the second with a double.
Got a fastball, middle of the plate, jumped all over it. Absolutely smoked that ball.
In the air, center field. Pages under it. He's got it. Runner tags at second. Tag out at third. And that's a double play. Ernie Clement next up for the Blue Jays. One of my favorite Ernie Clement notes. He got his most recent glove, the one he played the 25 season with, off of eBay. A woman from Japan sent it to him. I asked, what'd you put in the search engine? He said, used Mizuno infielder's glove.
No, that's low.
Next offering in there for a strike. That is strike 2.
I mean, that's perfect location right on the black. I mean, over and over again, this guy demonstrates the ability to hit those spots. They're so tough to do anything with as a hitter.
And a rope into center field, base hit. And that keeps the inning going.
Just so sound in his mechanics. Hits against a firm front side, and the hands just continue to carry through the middle of the field.
Slider squirts away. Runner stays where he is, but the count moves to 2-0. Up the middle, Rojas. Now the throw to first on the run. And save. He busted it down the line for that infield single. In the air, right field, Ohtani in position, and that's the third out. Back here in Miami, bottom of the second, Max Muncy steps to the plate for the Dodgers. Ripped to third and caught. One pitch and one out.
The center fielder, number 42, Andy.
Foul ball. The 0-1. Swing and a miss.
Well, you got the hitter already chasing that nasty slider. If you're on the mound, you just want to expand the zone right now. Get a swing and miss and get through this at bat.
Fires over to Guerrero. Already 2 out here in the home half of inning number 2. 2 outs, base is empty. Here's the second baseman, Ha-Seong Kim. Swing, and that ball smashed on a line. That is the inning. Nothing doing here this half. We head on down. Back here at Lone Depot Park. And now for the Jays, Tyler Heineman.
Yes. Whoa.
Up the middle, and it finds its way through for a hit. So a man on base to start the inning.
Huh. That's the ball.
Outside low, ball 2.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
Swing and a miss. He was late. Strike 2. Stays alive. Still 2-2 after the foul ball.
This guy's seen 2 changeups in a row.
Runner on the go. And a pop-up. Right side. Foul territory. 1 away. Here's the center fielder, Dalton Varsho. Runner takes off. Liner caught at second. Throw behind the runner, and they got him doubled off. It's the Dodgers 1 and the Jays 0. As we go to the last of the 3rd, and at the plate for the Dodgers, Miguel Rojas. Tapped on the ground softly to short. Barehand grab, throw to first. In the dirt, he picks it. And that's a great play. There's a line drive to left field. Reaching for it, makes the catch.
Man, that's one of those at-bats where you have to remind yourself it's about the process. He did everything right there. Nothing to show for it. But in your mind, you have to convince yourself that it was a very good at-bat.
Two down, nobody on. Hammered down the right side, but foul. And that skips in the dirt. Got him. 3rd out. Dodgers on to the 4th. And now for the Jays, Vladimir Guerrero Jr.
That's the ball.
Right now, behind in the count, 2 balls and no strikes. No free passes. You can't allow that.
Just
That's away.
missed.
Now in this 3-ball count, down in the ball game, you've got to be very selective. Take your walk if they'll give it to you.
Swing and a ground ball. Fair ball. Makes the turn and heads for second. And now the tying run is into scoring position.
It's a hit, and the ball hitting the bag definitely played a factor. Those moments can go either way, and it seemed to work out for the offense in that spot. Looks like he's being a little cautious with him in this at-bat after doubling the first time up. Doesn't want to make another mistake.
Catcher challenge. We'll take another look. Blue Jays down a run, top half of inning number 4. And time is called for a mound visit now. Big moment in this game. On the ground, right side. Down the line, and it's foul. Man at second. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Maybe a little loss of focus on the mound right there. Pretty much gifted him first base with a quick free pass. Really good job in this spot to get ahead in the count. He's going to have to continue to finish off this hitter. Could be some action here on this next pitch. Couple runners on. Probably a challenge pitch coming.
High fly ball, right field. Ohtani under it. And that is a big first out. Two aboard with 1 out. Now it's the second baseman, Ernie Clement. Right back to the mound. Could be an easy 2. Beats the second. Out there. Double play. What a twin. Back here in Miami, and at the plate for the Dodgers, Will Smith. Out to short, Jimenez. Sends it to first. 1 pitch and 1 out. Liner snagged at first.
That swing right there tells me he's seeing the ball pretty well. I know it didn't produce a hit, but he made solid contact, and that's all you're looking to do anytime you're at the plate.
Hernandez now in the box, comes up empty with a swing there. Swing and a miss, and that's strike two.
This guy's pounding the zone. Hitters don't have time to think.
Teoscar goes down on strikes. Back here at Lone Depot Park. And now for the Jays, Miles Straw. Close one, doesn't get the call. Ball one. And an ABS challenge coming from behind the dish. There's a strike. Out towards right center field. He makes the grab. One up, one down. Line drive, base hit. And the tying run is on base.
Nice line drive to the pull side right there, but he didn't spin off of it. That's the key. You still have to extend through the baseball in order to hit a line drive like that.
Snaps it down to second. Here goes the runner. And that one fouled off. Late with the swing there. Not close with that one. 2-2. Runner on the go again. In the dirt, blocked. Blocked by the catcher. And he steals second base without a throw. And the tying run is now in scoring position. Can't get there, and that should bring in the run. Around from second is the tying run. And he's into second base with one away as the go-ahead run. Here's George Springer. Yeah, that's fouled off. Looks like they want to set up the double play. Intentional walk will make it first and second with one gone. On the ground right side, and foul ball. Now the 0-1. Double steal. Right side. Kim throws to first in time. No shot at the double play with the runners going. In a big spot here. So it's second and third occupied. They go for the intentional walk. Base is now loaded. And there's a force at every base. Got it started a little too early. Strike one. Swing and a miss. And it's 0-2. Ground ball right side to second. Rojas. And that is that. The Jays push across a run on this double. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And at the plate for the Dodgers, Max Muncy. Whacked out to center field. That's well struck. That one carrying. Gone. All muscle to center field. And they lead it. It's 2-1.
The one thing the pitcher didn't want to happen just happened. That's not an easy one to stomach.
Popped up. And there's one down. Here's the second baseman, Ha-Seong Kim. To the right side. Gets it to first, and he's out.
That's what a good sinker is designed to do. Get a guy to roll over a little bit, hit the ball on the ground, kill some worms while you're at it.
To the right side, Guerrero. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. Solo shot for the Dodgers this inning. Welcome back. It's been a great game, so let's take another look at the most important moment so far. Now it's going to be Kazuma Okamoto. Hard hit to third. Leadoff man retired in the sixth. Ripped, but it curls foul. The 0-1. Out towards right center field. Ohtani makes a nice grab at a full sprint. And next for Toronto, Miles Straw.
Huh.
2 down, nobody on. And we're in the top half of the 6th. Backed off the plate that time.
Straighten him up a little bit.
Swing and a ground ball out to short. Handles, throws to first. That's the 3rd out. 1, 2, 3. Back here in Miami, bottom of the 6th. Shohei Ohtani steps to the plate for the Dodgers. Check swing, but he went too far. Strike 1. Late swing, foul to the left. And he couldn't hold back. He's rung up on strikes.
Pretty frugal guy. He is very efficient with the pitch count in this one.
High fly ball, pretty well struck out towards right center. Carrying well. And gone! A solo shot. 1 down. Here's the catcher, Will Smith. Breaking ball misses down and away. Comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt. Got him swinging. And that's 4 strikeouts. And here's a look at how he's using his pitches in this one.
A lot of times you'll see a pitcher maybe double up on a pitch. This guy will throw it 3 times, 4 times in a row because hitters just can't lay off of it.
Check swing. He went. And the count is 1-2. Fights it off. He'll see another. 2 down, nobody on. Left field. And that is that. Dodgers add 1 to their lead on the solo homer. We go to the top of the 7th. And now for the Jays, Andres Jimenez. Comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt. Fastball right back to the swing, and a ball popped in the air. Reaching for it, makes the catch. Back to the top of the order, and the batter is George Springer.
Nope, ball 1. Oh.
Just missed. And that's outside. It is ball 4, and he's on base. And that'll bring the tying run to the plate.
Oh.
In the dirt, but kept close. In the air to left center. He's got it, and that'll do it. Back here at Lone Depot Park, bottom of the 7th, Teoscar Hernandez steps to the plate for the Dodgers. Oh, great stop to first. Nicely done for the out. Hammered down the right side, but foul. And it's fouled away.
Ball one.
Blows the high heat past him. That's a strikeout.
Toughest pitch to hit. Fastball on the outer black. Man, sometimes you just got to tip your cap.
2 down, base is empty. And now the center fielder, Andy Pages. High fly ball lifted in the air right field. And that is the 3rd out of the inning. Back here in Miami. And now for the Jays, Vladimir Guerrero Jr.
Ball. Ball 2.
That one finds the zone. That's strike 1. Misses just off the outside edge. I think that was a strike. Looked like a strike to me. And here comes the challenge. It just shaved the zone. So they get to hang on to their second challenge. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. In plenty of time to first. Important first out to begin the 8th. Foul ball there. And the 0-1. Hit hard on the ground to short. Rojas with the throw to first. 2 up, 2 down here in the top of the 8th. 2 outs, base is empty. Kazuma Okamoto next up for the Blue Jays. There's a swing and a drive. Hernandez drop step going back. And caught on the warning track. Back here at Lone Depot Park. And at the plate for the Dodgers, Hesung Kim. That one ran inside, almost got him.
Ball 2.
Up the middle. Tosses to first. And that's one away as the leadoff man is out in the 8th.
Man, 91 on the slider right there. That's a hard one. That's a low-end fastball for some pitchers.
Ball.
Swing and a miss at a slider.
All sliders so far in this at-bat to get ahead in the count, and it clearly shows there was a game plan in mind for how to attack him in the box.
Line drive, and that's just foul. Slice the other way, that's a base hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single. Back to the top of the order now. Hey, Ohtani steps to the plate for the Dodgers. 1 for 3. Here comes the manager. And time is called for a mound visit now. Big moment in this game, so they'll talk it over.
That's out the corner.
Quick toss to first.
No, he got it.
Rojas back in on a dive. Check swing, but he went too far. And the count 1-2.
No,
Really
that's
good
the
take,
ball.
especially with 2 strikes.
Position. Good job to fight that one off. Man at second. This one drilled right center field. That one heading for the fence and gone.
Knew what pitch he wanted to hit. Spent on some other pitches in this at bat. Was very patient, and it paid off.
On the ground. Clement over to first. 2 gone. So digging in, Will Smith. And that one fouled off. Ground ball left side. Slides, but he can't come up with it. And Freddie Freeman with a chance to make an impact with 2 away. Runner on the go. Bounce to the right. Can't glove it cleanly. Makes the turn at second. Heads for third. But they get the out at first, and that'll do it for the inning. 2-run shot for the Dodgers. All set to start the 9th in this one. And now for the Jays, Ernie Clement. Here comes the 0-1. Ripped to short, snagged on a bounce. Whips it to first. Now 1 gone in the 9th. Next offering, pop foul off to the right out of play. Outside low, and the count even 1-1. Swing and a ball popped in the air. Fair ball. So a man aboard now with 1 away. Here's Andres Gimenez. Just missed. Runner takes off. Strike in there. Throw to second on a bounce. Safe.
Couldn't have picked a better pitch to go on. It looked like he was going no matter what, but you steal bases so many times off the pitcher. You get that jump there, and if the catcher's great, he can make up the time, but if you've got good speed, he's not going to make it up.
Throw on to Freeman. Blue Jays have just 1 out left here. He swings and fouls one off. That one almost got him.
No, that's a ball.
Ripped into right center for a base hit. Headed for the plate. He will score. 3-run game. It's 5-2. So back to the top of the order. Now here's the leadoff man for the Blue Jays, George Springer. And now we'll get him out. Visit from the pitching coach. Probably trying to give a little more time for that.
Number 60, Edgardo.
That's a ball.
Enriquez.
That's too low. Ball 3.
Pressure mountain right here with the tying run in the on-deck circle. He's got to find the strike zone.
Enriquez is just 1 strike away. Battling here as he fouls it away. What a stop. Fires to first, and what a play. Ball game.
Well, this was a tight.
Ooh, baby, tell me how long do I have to wait for you, honey?
Here I go, coming live again from the home of the drag races. Let me add, cops never had braces. That right there is another page. We'll turn that later on. I ain't got nothing but a few minutes here. Let me bring y'all to my home. First, let's stop by the candy store, but then